Hi guys, today we're going to be looking at the VLOXO Cordless Electric Scissors, also known as a rotary tool. It's a fairly weighty piece of equipment. I had actually acquired this to cut fabric. We'll see what kind of a job it does. It has a C-type of connection, comes with the power charging cord, which has your C-type connection on one end, has the USB cord on the opposite end. It says that it normally takes 3 to 5 hours to charge fully. That's what the directions say. However, I plugged it into my cell phone charger and it was powered up fully in an hour and a half. So it comes with a very nice hard covered case to store it in. And let's look and see what kind of power this piece of equipment has and what it might be able to do for you. All right. There's one thing I should mention, and that's that it's a little bit awkward in terms of operating it. The safety switch has to be engaged before the power can engage, and I don't know if my hand is simply too small to make that happen, but I find it somewhat difficult to do that with just one hand. So that being said, let's push the safety switch, turn on the power, and see what this can do with some cardboard. Okay, that requires a little bit more effort than I would assume should be necessary to cut through a piece of cardboard. But if you can power through things, it's probably going to work out for you. It would be much easier than trying to cut cardboard by hand. All right, this is 6 layers of a plastic, has the bubble section in between it. Let's see how it works with 6 layers of plastic. All right, cuts through those without any problem whatsoever. All right, and lastly, let's look at some fabric. This is 4 layers of a cotton fabric. And sometimes if you worked with a fabric cutter before, you're going to realize that you have to let the piece of equipment do its job and not try to power through it. And that will help you keep a straight line and curves. But there is a little bit of practice that's involved in getting that accomplished. So let's press the safety switch and the power. And let's see what this can do with 4 layers of fabric. Again, let the machine do its job. Let's see what it does with a curve. So I actually see it works very well on 4 layers of fabric. We have a nice smooth curve, but again, you have to have some patience. You can't power through it. All right, well, it's a pretty good little piece of equipment. I'm sure you'll find lots of uses for it around your house. Thanks. Have a great day.
All right, we're taking a look at the VLOXO, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, cordless mini cutter. What came in the package is the cutter, the charger, a manual, and then also a case. Actually a pretty decent case. Pretty happy with the case, to be honest. In terms of charging, it's an old school charger. There you go. It is cordless, so we're disconnected. It's kind of too bad that they haven't adapted to the USB connections that many things have these days, specifically USB-C, but this does work, so let's give it a try. I got a piece of cardboard, pretty much regular thickness cardboard, found in any typical cardboard box. Okay, I'm stuck on something here. There we go. Okay, so what I think I was stuck on is this edge that turned up. Let's give this another try. This edge is curled a little bit. Let's just try the other side to see if that is the problem. Yeah. Not the fastest thing in the world, but it does cut reasonably well. A pretty straight line. Let's look at it this way. So, not bad. Let's cut across. Yeah, it really binds in this spot here at times. Definitely not the quickest thing in the world. It does work reasonably well.
This cutter works really well for cutting both paper and cardboard. A little interlock here that you have to push before you pull it to turn it on. And it's sort of interesting, the blade itself isn't actually rounded, it's a bunch of straight blades, sort of. So, you can do directly straight cuts really well. But when you're doing curved cuts, you can only curve slightly, otherwise the material you're cutting tends to get caught in here. So I'm just going to do a couple of curves. So it can do it, it's just, you can't do it too quickly. And I'm just going to do again with paper, straight cut. Very smooth. I'll do a obviously with a thinner material, it's easier to do a sharper cut. So pretty nice. I think this is going to be really good cutting wrapping paper so that you don't get the individual slightly offset every time the scissors has to be reopened. But yeah, it's pretty quiet. And also the interlock works. You can push it either direction and then pull the trigger. There's also a charge cable included. It's got some kind of a proprietary cable, or not proprietary, it's a standard cable, but it's not USB, which is a little bit unfortunate. Comes with a little instruction manual and then also a case to keep it in. The case is pretty nice. So anyways, yeah, it looks pretty good and it works well. Just don't expect to be able to do sharp turns with it because yeah, the material will obviously get stuck on here.
This is the VLOXO Cordless Cutter, Rotary Cutter. It has a nice case that comes with it, and we'll see how it works on this jersey. It has a safety lock. try it on batting. I don't seem to have that great control over it. And just on some plain cotton. This is on a bias. So not that clean a cut, but it cuts well.
Couldn't do it with one hand, but I was cutting up this box. That's the cuts. Cut the whole thing up. Cuts excellent. Fun little toy, I love it. Here I have a really nice mini cotton. Real quick to open the boxes, and it works super good. It is rechargeable. It cuts very well, and the battery life is nice. I mean, it lasts for a long time. Super nice cutter. It comes with a case over there, and also the instructions here, and the USB charger. So nice item to have.
This cordless cardboard cutter is really simple to use. You literally just press down this button on the side here and also press down the trigger at the same time, and it starts it up. It works really well. I'm just going to try it out on the box it came with to show you guys. So here we go. All right, there you go. Very straightforward to use and quite effective. Oh, and one more thing I should note is that you can only cut through one layer of cardboard at a time.